My name is Claes Onderud. I started with this project 3 years ago. In 2009 we received the contract for this real estate to build a hotel here. And I've been the project manager and the managing director for the pre-start of the project. And I also operated the hotel for a year after start. The most famous detail about the buildings is that the term Stockholm Syndrome came from these buildings. You had the big drama at Norrmalmstorg where a couple of bank robbers went into a bank on the bottom floor in the buildings and held hostages for about a week, and from there you have the Stockholm Syndrome. So it's most famous from that. But if you live in Stockholm, you know the buildings from the turn of the 18th and 19th century. They were built as normal living residence from the start, and then it turned into different companies who moved in here. The hotel is 8,000 square meters. We have 201 rooms. You have 2 restaurants, a big lounge, a fitness center. I mean, it's a lot of space to cover, and at the same time it's an old stone building. We wanted to build a product that met what we call the contemporary luxury traveler, and that traveler expects a bit more than the usual you get. So we did not want to invest in a normal wireless. We wanted a wireless system that took it a bit further.
And nowadays, our guests demands a lot of, they have maybe up to 7 devices. They have iPads, they have laptops, their iPhones and everything.
My vision with this wireless network installation was to create a wireless network that was something more than other hotels offer. A wireless network that offered increased speed, increased stability, and therefore increased quality.
Meeting with Claes Onderud, the general manager for this hotel, was great. And to understand the vision he and the team had for the hotel. Modern, contemporary, 5-star hotel. And that they didn't only think about design, food, the experience, but that they in fact understood that the modern traveler need a very well-functioning IT infrastructure and a wireless access.
The challenge was not only the structure of the building, but also the number of devices, such as PCs, smartphones, iPads, and on top of that, the network should support Wi-Fi IP phones. We solved these challenges by using Meru technology that is easy to deploy, reliable, and uses the single-channel technology.
It's such a well-functioning system here. It works with many devices at the same time, which is kind of differs from other hotels, where you sometimes can have 2 devices, but it's very often just one device that you can use, so either your iPhone or your computer. But we have our guests here at the hotel usually uses 2 or 3 devices sometimes, so it's pretty good. The comments that we get from the hotel guests is that it's very fast, it works very easy, the login is not really anything that you have to think about, and they really like that you can use it in many devices at the same time, because that's something that they really need. They have an iPhone, they have an iPad, or several computers. A lot of our guests are business guests, so it's kind of important for them to not even have to think about the wireless system. It's just something that has to work. And I've worked at other hotels, and I've been to other hotels, and from experience I know that this is very good. It works, it's reliable, and that's a good thing.
We've had the hotel more than full since opening, and I've never experienced any lowering in speed or that it hasn't worked properly.
Today's guests, they actually use their tablets and so on to stream video. They have guests working in fashion industry, as we heard, media. They are working where they have heavy load that they put on the network. And the Meru solution actually copes with this. And this is part of the entire experience. If a hotel have all these fine surroundings and experience, if the wireless fails, if you can't come here and do your work, part of the experience is actually ruined. And they wanted to make sure that this wouldn't happen. Together with the partner Sourcecom and the effort we did put in here together have made Nobis a very happy customer.
The product at Nobis Hotel is now complete, and the network works really well. and there are a lot of happy guests using the network today.
If somebody comes to ask me about the wireless system, it's nice to be confident and just have an answer and know that it will work. It's very reliable.
At the beginning, they were also planning for having a wireless phone system and looking at solutions that you see a lot of today, like DECT phone systems. But when Nobis understood that the Meru solution can carry convergence, meaning both voice, video and data, they got really excited. So they are today using for their staff phones from Ascom. It's a version called i62, a wireless phone actually running on 11N. And it works perfectly and it works everywhere for them to do the daily business more efficient.
It's also good for me because we use it in our daily work. Our telephones work over the wireless. So therefore we kind of rely on it.
In general, I'm extremely pleased, and I think that Nobis Hotel has done something that is very unique together with Meru when it comes to a wireless network installation in a hotel.